A critical topic we're unpacking today. Bruce Willis, recently diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. His family decided to share this with the public to help start conversations and support for those living with this condition. Here with me now is Papesh, who runs a support group for those living with FTD. So thank you for being with us today on such an important topic. This is personal for you, and you've started the group just out of helping people through this. What are the causes?
The cause is unknown, but there's a abnormal buildup of protein in the brain cells that cause atrophy in the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain.
Mm-hmm. What are the symptoms of that? What does it do?
Depending on the variant, there are 3 variants of FTD. The behavioral variant, which is probably the most common, things like apathy, loss of empathy, strange behaviors, loss of inhibition. There's a progressive language variant where people lose the ability to find words or substitute words. And then there's one that affects motor functions as well. This
is a life-changing diagnosis. What do you do as a loved one to support someone that's going through it? You've got a support group. What do you try to offer through that group?
A place for people with the disease and their caregivers to share their experiences and to educate themselves about what works and what doesn't work. The AFTD, the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration, has a multitude of things that they provide in the line of support.
Yeah. When you have people join this group, what are some of the things you hear and how do you encourage them?
They are thankful to have a place to come and talk to people who are going through the same thing in their life that they are.
Yeah.
It can be an isolating experience.
Where can folks find you if they're going through this? Some are just maybe realizing that this is indeed what they're navigating. How do they find you?
You can go to the website, theaftd.org, and search for support groups. It will bring up my information, my email address. You can contact me that way.
The treatment is not clear cut. I mean, you essentially have to learn to live with it.
There is no treatment. There is no cure, there is no treatment, but basically, yes, you have to just learn to live with the symptoms.
What do you want folks to know before we go, to give them some sort of hope in this?
Well, if your loved one is experiencing strange behaviors, it's not always just old age. It's not age related. It can be, FTD can be the cause, and you need to seek out information and get educated.
Thank you so much for taking the time and just extending your compassion and support to the community. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for doing this.